God. I'm in this booth with you all night, big homie. I ask that you bless every track that I get on. How you gonna tell me that you love my Jesus when I can't even see it where you love my people? Put me on that cross, I know that God's beside me, and it don't even matter cause I know God got me. How you gonna tell me that you love my Jesus when I can't even see it where you love my people? Put me on the cross, I know that God's beside me, and it don't even matter cause I know God got me. Ticket to paradise, pick up my cross, I follow Christ, this is my life, you cannot judge me hard, you cannot see through my heart with your eye, they wanna fail, you try to push me off the edge, and see me dead, they want me busted down bad, hurt and disgusted, but you and I let it so dead, and I am a child of God, you are my sister. What up, 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 y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Me, I'm doing alright, So, this is my week 3 discussion. June 18th, and I watched Sounds of Pie video. And on Sounds of Pie video, the questions were that they asked for the discussion post was, which video did you watch? Did you feel it demonstrated how algebra could be related to your field of study? Why or why not? I watched Sounds of Pie video, and I do feel like algebra can be related to my field of study, especially in dealing with pi, because it just showed how they can take a number that has a sequence of random numbers that don't repeat but go on for infinity and turn it into a sound sequence by linking each number with a note or a key or whatever and play it on a music scale. And that was very interesting. And I'm quite sure people could change their, or not change, will create a sound like through logic or whatever and play it on the sound of pi, and it could be your unique sound to the song or sound of pi. So yeah, I do think algebra can be directly related to my field of study. Yep. It says also, what about algebra did you learn or take away from your video? Were there any specific parts of the video you watched that stood out? If so, why? Didn't really learn a lot about algebra from the Sounds of Pi video because it was speaking more on how to turn pi into a musical sequence. It wasn't really teaching algebra or algebraic equations, so I didn't really learn a lot about algebra from there. But the specific parts of the video that stood out to me was the part when he said, being that pi is a random sequence of numbers that go on for infinity. He said eventually somewhere in there, my phone number or your phone number would end up in there, like in that sequence. And he was also like, maybe if it truly goes on for infinity, everybody said if you mapped out your DNA to a number sequence, everybody's DNA might show up in there somewhere. And I found that very interesting because that would make me wonder, like, what digit am I? What number? You know what I'm saying? It's just something weird to think about. It also say, can you think of any other math concept that apply or relate to your field of study? Explain how they apply. Any other math concepts? When you say math concepts, leave me with a question like, what do you mean math concepts like algebra, addition, subtraction, etc.? And if that's the case, I mean, I think all math is important in all aspects of life, down to musical equations to shopping in the grocery store to cooking. Like I said, you use math all the time. So, yeah, I can't think of other math concepts that can relate to my field of study because I can addition and subtraction, or like doing graphs and comparisons. That's algebra, and that can relate to my field of study. Definitely. All right, so it says share a link to a video or website that shows how mathematics is connected to your interest. Explain why you are sharing it. Um, okay, I guess I'm gonna choose a video to share a link to. I'm gonna choose Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments because, like, it's probably a mathematical equation somewhere that says if you listen to those 10 crack commandments and follow them while you're in a drug game X amount of times, then you'll have the probability of X amount of success. So that can be broken down into an algebraic equation. So that's why I'm gonna share Biggie Smalls. Um, thank y'all for allowing me to share with y'all during this discussion. I hope that y'all enjoy my video. And before I dip out, I gotta play this song again. Y'all enjoy. I'm in this booth with you all night, big homie. I ask that you bless every track that I get on. How you gonna tell me that you love my Jesus, man? That's it. Good night, y'all.